Hey everybody, Tim the Nintendo Gamer here, and you're tuning in for our final video of the series, Mario Kart World Grand Prix. We're jumping into the final cup, so let's get right into it. Grand Prix, we're taking Mario, but this time let's use the recently unlocked Bulldozer. I kind of love that one. And as mentioned, we have done all the other cups. Don't worry, I will be jumping back into them, trying getting those 3 stars, especially on that Leaf Cup. But we're jumping into Lightning Cup now, Moo Moo Meadows, Choco Mountain, Toad's Factory, and eventually Bowser's Castle. So let's get into it. We're using 150cc, and let's start the Grand Prix. So nice that we're going to get 3 laps in Moo Moo Meadows. There are some returning tracks, this being one of them, that will be familiar. I've got to be honest, with the new presentation, the graphics, and just the new style of play with 24 races and that sort of thing, I found it quite difficult to even remember which lines to use and that sort of thing. So I think I'm just going to have to play it a lot better, because you really want to know the tracks well, especially when you're playing online. There are some amazingly good races out there. So this is what I'll be doing in the next while, is just practicing these tracks. But for now, let's make sure that our timing is correct. We get a nice fast boost start here. Let's hope we got it. I really like this Bulldozer. Kind of love this model. Okay, let's try and get a little boost jump there, charge jump, charge hop, which is one of the new skills that you can learn in Mario Kart World. Okay, this actually does, straight at that, talking too much, this actually does remind me a lot of Moo Moo Meadows. But as you can see, still things that look a little bit different. Now that's a nice combo. We've got trip mushrooms and trip red shells. Let's get out of that way of that. This is the section where the moles jump out. So let's see what we can do with it. I'm going to try and use it in this section here. You'll probably remember this is the end. Oh, they've added a nice little jump here, which I like. Let's see if we can get rid of these guys ahead of us. Sorry, boys. Hopefully leave one of those as protection. Try to collect those coins. The coins are doing different things in Mario Kart World. You need to collect 20 to fill up your gauge rather than 10. But even around that, each coin is behaving a little differently. But you're looking at about a 5% speed change. Couldn't do anything to get it away from that blue shell. You'll be hearing different things, but saw quite a nice breakdown. I'm hopefully going to be able to share that video with you. One of the creators that actually showed that it's around a 5% difference. So we're hoping to be able to jump there. That Monty Mole. Okay, that jump isn't really there, so you probably have to squat there. As you can see, I'm charging up the little charge jump. Gives you a nice little boost. And if you can start chaining these things, obviously you're going to get a nice thing. There's not too many rails that I've noticed so far. But you can see that you can do double tricks, triple tricks. Some people are even doing crazy numbers of tricks. Something like 50 is what I believe the record is on at the moment. As you can see, that's one of the new items. The Ice Flower Power. Should we be a little bit crazy, gang? Yep, too crazy. I actually missed the boxes. Not what I was trying to do. And there's another blue shell on the way. Perfect. Okay. But let's try get to it before it lands. And it actually, wow, that's new. Before you'd still get hit with it if it was past the first place, but this time as soon as you pass that finish line, it disappears. That was pretty cool. Something we didn't get to see before, so that's quite nice. And let's see if we can do a bit better than we did in the previous cup. We didn't even finish first or second. We were on the podium, but in a terrible third, because I spoke too soon in the last track. But as we've mentioned in everyone, this is what's going to stand out for you if you're used to the previous Grand Prix, is this is a rolling start, and we actually start in Moo Moo Meadows. You don't actually do 3 full laps in the new section. Part of the race now is getting to the new track, and the tracks are actually connected how they are in the semi-open world that you've seen probably already, that Mario Kart World features. The other thing is, as you can see, I'm not actually holding anything behind me, but the item stays behind me. If you've got a bit of muscle memory, it's going to take a while to get used to that. But if you use these collectible costumes, I beg your pardon, collectible foods, you'll actually not only charge up, but get a new costume. So you can see, pulled off 3 there, that was quite nice. And got some protection, some piranha plants. Oof, that was very lucky that I was using that. Let's do this and try and get there. I wonder if you can go down the center here. You can, but nope, you can't. That was a bad. And I'm all muddy. That was pretty cool. Mario, amazing. Apologies for that. You've got to try, right? You've got to try. Piranha plant. That hurt. I felt that break shot out of my heart. Okay, let's try see if we can get up there. And if you'll notice the map right above my head here, I'm in 10th, but instead of 2 races behind me, there are 12. Yeah, 24 races in Mario Kart World. That is something to get used to. When I've been playing races online, my word, does it get insane. And my word, are there a lot of good Mario Kart players. You know, you used to think, well, I used to think I had some skill in Mario Kart until you play online. What about you? Have you been playing online? Please let us know. Please send me your friend code or add ours. I'm happy to add and to enjoy. I think I'm off-road again because I am not moving very quickly. This is Choco Mountain, I believe. So they've really updated Choco Mountain, which is interesting. Come on, let's get in there. There we go. Let's see if I can use any of these sniping skills. Woohoo! And he stole the last banana there. Okay, second I'll have to take, but would have preferred. But we've got DK Jr. up front, so I think that's okay. And of course I did go straight into Bowser Jr., DK Jr., straight into the mud there for science, so that you know where to go. Alrighty, let's move on to the third race of the final cup, Toad's Factory. Definitely giving me Mario versus Donkey Kong vibes. Let's do it. Third race. Let's see if I can get the timing right. Yeah, a bit ahead of Bowser Jr. He also got the timing right. There's a lot of bumping going on. Whoa. Actually knocked my line there. Sorry, Mr. Piranha Plant, not this time. There's more Choco Mountain mud all over the place. Okay, who's that? Can we get Wario? No, we can't. We missed it. But we got somebody behind us. Woo-hoo. I went the wrong way there. Wow, Wario! I don't know how you did that. As you can see, everybody, it just changed into nighttime. That's another thing. Dynamic weather and daytime changes. So the track can look a little bit different. Sorry, shy guy in the car. Based on, I think I'm not able to hit. Oh, we got him. But at what cost? At what cost, everybody? Still Bowser Jr. flying ahead. Do that quickly. And then I don't even get the double box. Okay, let's use this. Try and get him. Yes, he had no protection. It's really on you, Bowser Jr. Alrighty. Ooh, I think this is a new one. I don't think I've had this one before. No, apparently I have. Whew. Nice. Okay, and here we are. Toad's Factory. Woo-hoo-hoo. So now we're actually going to have the third lap in Toad's Factory. Now, I believe there are some really cool places to get cool wall rides and rails in this section. So let's try. Here we go. Just missed it. Didn't get my protection either. Hello, friend. That's the Walton. Away from the wall. This is a general rule. Let's give him some space so that he can enjoy that orange zone. Just to have some protection on my side. I kind of love this track. This track has been a lot of fun. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that cup a lot, especially that track. And we still got one more. That was a really good track. Very nice. Bowser Jr. pushed him down into second place. Now it's all about this final race. Can we do it? Can we get our little trophy in Bowser's Castle? Now this one, I have been told, looks quite amazing. Remember, we're going to be leaving Toad Factory in the final race, racing towards it. And this is the same track you'll be using if you're roaming around. And we will be getting some videos up of the free roam, something that I'm actually looking forward to. Some people have been a little bit disappointed about how empty the world is, apparently. It doesn't look very empty to me, and to be honest, those are not, free roam is not the mode that I'm getting Mario Kart for. I really love Mario Kart for the races, for the online play. And so free roam is just this cool extra that you can play. I mean, how often can you play a single player Mario Kart adventure path game while in there? It's been a while since we've even got any sort of story mode. So for me, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be happy no matter what it is. The one thing that is worrying me is apparently there's no tracking of the P switches that you have to hit and collectibles that you have to do. And that's crazy. So hopefully that will reach Nintendo's ears and we'll have some changes coming in, because I really think that any sort of free roam open world idea that you have to have a way of tracking your collectibles. Otherwise, it can be a very big place. No matter how big the map is, it's going to feel huge and empty if you can't track your collectibles. I'm just trying to 100% things like I tend to want to do. This is going to be a bit frustrating, and yeah, I'm completely squashed in there. Let's see if we can get Bowser. Oh, Junior, no, we missed him. Okay, let's try and get a squad in. No, couldn't do it. Let's fly up, doing as many tricks as we can. Let's do it. Okay, let's get final lap of the final race. Bowser Jr. is ahead of us, and so is King Boo. The bananas are with us. We've got King Boo. Will I be able to snipe old Bowser Jr. with a banana? Or I need to? Looks like I won't. Ooh, that's a beautiful, warm section over there. Let's see if we can get closer to Bowser Jr. Ooh, not too close, not too close. Interesting. I don't know how that went at me. Must have just got into first place at the wrong time there. Okay, this is our last chance. Everybody, will we be able to catch old Bowser Jr.? Well, that's confusing. I had no idea where to go there. Okay, obviously, you're supposed to use the bottom path. I did not use it. I think that may have cost me the race, actually, because, yep, here's the end. And that might be a second place for old Mario. Not some great racing in these last two cups. But at least you've got a nice view of what to see in those cups. Oh, I just made it. Lucky. I really made it a tight game there. Okay, so let's see the little cutscene with all the races, particularly the podium finishes. King Boo in third place, Bowser Jr. very close second, and thankfully Mario in first place in the Lightning Cup. Those are all the cups done for Grand Prix, unless something happens. But let's leave it with that. New character, Bowser Jr. So those are the 7 cups inside Mario Kart World Grand Prix before they get open. And we will be showing you. But it looks like something might be happening. Let's just stop talking and watch this. Oof. There we go. Those are the 7 cups. 7 trophies. And what does that do? We've unlocked a new cup, ladies and gentlemen. I thought 7 was a weird number. And here we go with a beautiful cutscene. I think we're going to be opening a new track. There's my brother Luigi. There's the famous cow. Pretty cool cutscene that we're going to have here. It's opening up to Peach Stadium, which was in one of the previous cups. Are we going to get another cup, or is this just going to be Rainbow Road? Let's have a look. Gotta wait and see. Special Cup is now available. So, don't worry, we'll be bringing you the 8th cup too. And remember, it's dangerous to go alone. So, take this.